All right. Well, anyway, a lot more people would probably be hearing me right now, but John B. Wells, and I think it was on purpose, effectively shut down the patriot community. You know, we have discussed many times, how people work and how people are. Activation. I don't know if it was for his own pocket or if it was his infiltrated. I don't know. Don't care. Don't know. Don't care. Got to start over. We'd have lot more people listening to this right now. If I wasn't working with a 300 sub channel as opposed to a 3,000 sub channel, which isn't a whole lot of America, but it's a few more, and it allows a lot more out there. So, John B. Wells, hey, much applause to you. You shut down the Patriots. You shut down a lot of them, anyway. Good job, dude. Good job. I applaud you. Fucking asshole. Anyway, so as we start over again, I gotta be honest. I'm wondering where and what are we gonna do? What direction are we going to take at this point? We were looking at earlier in this week in which Eamon Bundy was moved from Oregon. He was not fed anything for 3 days. In fact, the only time he got some food was because a guard felt sorry for him and put all the brothers together in a cell and they shared commissary. They're torturing these guys in prison. They are literally torturing these guys in prison. Now, of course, Scott Shaler made sure that I was kicked out of the Inca club. Deb Jordan won't answer my calls. Sergeant Mo won't answer my calls. Whatever. I'm not in the Patriot In Club anymore like I used to be, even though I spent thousands of dollars doing way more than they ever did at any point. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm working on trying to find some funding to get people, my own people, out there covering and reporting on this stuff. We need to get some people that are in Vegas that are not goddamn retards that'll, I really don't need somebody going into the Vegas courtroom going, hey, how you doing? I'm Joe. I'm with Revolution Radio, a listener-supported freaking station, and I'm what's going? I need some reporters with cameras in Nevada and Las Vegas. I need some reporters in Portland that want to do this. I can't. I have no more money to spend. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to mess this all, how to deal with all in taxes, like that's going to work out well, but, I don't have thousands of dollars to spend to ship people all over the country, so I need people that are actually in these towns that are willing to volunteer and go down and do these things for the right reasons and not for dollars. Understand what I'm saying? Excuse me. Trying to light a smoke. Anyway. But still, it gets a little confusing as we get more and more into this. Less and less people give a crap. Our listener base has dropped to nothing. I mean, literally, a couple few people. The teens. I haven't looked at what's listening to me right now, but I imagine it's less than teens. It's probably 2 or 3 or something like that. Just friends of mine. But still doesn't matter. I'm not sure how change is supposed to be made when nobody wants to do anything. The whole Jerry Springer part of this event is over. It's over. The Jerry Springer part is over. So now we get to see who really cares. And well, it kind of looks like nobody cares. And it's like, did I spend $3,000 so nobody could care? You know, it's for somebody like me that is actually putting people in the field, it becomes terribly upsetting. And then when you got these people like Scott Schiller and all that just trying to upset the apple cart or play some kind of game, so I can't get news, you know, it just makes it even more upsetting. And then when you get John B. Wells, who shuts down my goddamn channel, the big channel that had a lot of people tuned in, over a couple of bucks. Oh my god, really? You know, he is a subscriber based on his own website and shit, and he put out a little bit on YouTube of a show, and then shut down my channel for reporting on it. Oh wait, not just my channel, a whole bunch of channels. So, you know, John B. Wells is not a patriot. And then I get his trolls coming into my channel going, well, you stole his shit. You stole his shit. No, I reported on a story, you stupid cunt. Because I know exactly who you are that continue to troll my channel. And excuse me for my use of that word. I reserve that for the very most that deserve it. I'm here reporting the news, not making news. And John B. Wells was like, "Oh, Mr. Johnny Come Lately, look, I can make a couple of bucks on a situation that and pretend to be a." You know, I used to like John B. Wells. He was a friend of mine. He was on my station all the time. I didn't realize he was such a fucktard. Excuse my language. And no, don't excuse my language, because that's exactly how I feel. You know, John B. Wells, how many dollars did you spend sending a reporter to Oregon to cover this? Exactly zero. Because I got some suits. I don't know. Anyway, so that's all over. Damage done. You know, folks out there, you need to be very careful about these mainstream talk show hosts. They play a good game. They will destroy you. Thank God a lot of people, after this went down, emailed me that said, you know, hey, Hawk, I unsubscribed from them. I won't listen to them. I could hear, you know, when I had the discussion with him on air, I could, you know, they were saying I could hear how insincere he was. You know, then I got somebody else that likes to troll up on the channel, and they go, oh, just leave well enough alone. It's all over. You know, just quit whining or whatever. Well, you know, how can I quit whining? I'm trying to do the news with 300 subscribers when I could be doing the news with 3,000 plus that were very actively sharing. Now I got 300 who probably don't even hear me anymore. I went from 1,000 to 1,500 listeners tonight, per night, to about 10, 12, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea how many people are listening tonight. I'm not paying any attention right now at all. The Patriot community is ripping itself apart. Over egos and pennies. You know, I think I showed you this before. Here, give me a second. Let me show you something. All right. You know, everybody thinks everybody's making a bunch of money on YouTube, right? Think we're making a bunch of money? right, let's see how much money I made. Let's see how much money I made. I started this new channel. Here's my analytics. All right, so 45,883 minutes watched. All right, 4,086 views. Estimated revenue $4.80. You know, all you stupid fucktards out there that just think we're making a bunch of money by putting out videos on YouTube, maybe you ought to go out and put out on your own videos on YouTube and look just how much money you make. There's really not much money to be made. Everybody's worried about how many dollars the other guy's making. Maybe what you should be worried about actually is your goddamn country. This country that I live in, the United States of America, is disintegrating in my own eyes. It's disintegrating. It's coming apart. And I imagine people in other countries are looking and watching the same thing happen, especially in Europe. Where, you know, ISIS and Islam and all that is literally ripping their countries apart.
It gets rough, okay? This is where it goes way the hell beyond Clive Bundy. They can throw an army of men around there, literally, with sniper rifles, on guys just like you are, on people just like you are, men, women, children, just like you are, okay? Out there who believe they have a right to be there, okay? Maybe you believe in some other place that you believe you could be there. And someday, they're going to throw that army of men around you.
Amen.
And then, these guys somehow they feel like they got the right, they can drop a damn tripod in the ground and set a sniper rifle on it. So if you cross a line, they can put a bullet in you.
Not in our country.
Who the hell is the man behind that trigger? I want to know. I want to know the BLM. Who in the hell? Which one of you guys gives that guy the authority to throw that rifle down? And when he does, which one of us is he going to shoot? Good God, didn't he grow up in this country? Are we going to give it up? Okay, this is a hell of a lot bigger than Clive Bundy. All right? They get done here, they're setting a precedence, you guys. A precedence. They get done here, they're going up there.
All right, so I went and checked to look at it at the 7 people are listening. Nice.
Iron County where the Mustangs are, right? We got to save the Mustangs and clean them ranchers off. And then they're going to go over there to central Utah where the sage grouse and the Indian paintbrush is being threatened and clean them cattlemen off. And I can
You know what? I love you, 7, but there is no sense in me wasting this because it's costing, you know, it's all about bandwidth cost. There's no sense in me bothering with this. I love you, 7. I'm done. Good night, folks.